And, just barely missed. All right. Sorry, talking about baseball again. I know, Dan O'Shea, it's making you want to fall asleep. But yeah, so playing against teams from New Zealand and all that shit, that's cute to do. You get to see, your favorite team just absolutely beat the fuck out of some poor bastards from another country. It's like who was it? Was it the Mets? They had a spring training game against like Florida International and lost by like 11 runs a few seasons ago.
Could have been, yeah.
Yeah, MLB teams regularly in spring training play against college teams, and college teams win way more often than you'd think they would.
I can't imagine why. Let's see. I want to look that up actually. Just to we keep going, but just to.
Yeah, you look that up. We're going to we're gonna continue on with the NBA. So regular season is coming up. Let me get that exact date. Give me 1 second. Regular season starts. So it looks like it's Tuesday the 22nd is going to be the regular season first game. And that's 8 o'clock Pelicans Raptors. And so then the Knicks play. Oh, motherfucker. You know who the Knicks opened their season with?
Spurs?
The Spurs. And then the Nets. All right. So let me see. And then my Blazers. They got to play the Nuggets, man. Yeah, we can take the Nuggets. The Nuggets and the Blazers are playing. I don't find that funny. Like, that still blows my goddamn mind that Oregon and Colorado were like the two first states to legalize marijuana use. And the fucking team names in Oregon and Colorado are the fucking Blazers and the Nuggets. Like, how does that work out?
Stranger than fiction.
How does that even work out? And there it is. Game over. The Atlanta Braves finished off in Atlanta. The St. Louis Cardinals take care of business.
Yeah.
And now we switch you over to our unregularly scheduled programming of All Elite Wrestling Dynamite.
Well, I should have won last Sunday, but man, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see. But anyways, yeah. So, do you think?
No.
The Raptors clearly aren't going to win the NBA Finals, right? Like, there's.
I would say no.
There's like zero chance.
No, not without Kawhi, no.
Yeah, the West is.
I don't think Toronto fans are mad. He won one for them, and then they were like, all right, we'd love to have you back, but if not, you can do your own thing. So, I think they're happy as hell to have a ring.
As they should be. But we started to see like a shift in the balance. Teams in the East have typically been really fucking shitty compared to the West. With the exception of like one team a year. Finally, we are seeing 3 really good teams in the East. One of them won the NBA Finals. And now it's all going back out West. Yeah. Yep. Because the Nets didn't get any fucking better. Yeah, they've got Kyrie Irving now, but that they got to worry about fucking DeAndre Jordan. And trying to get him to buy in, which has been difficult for the Mavericks. And he was fine for the Knicks a little bit, but it took him a little bit to get acclimated and come back. Well, he was injured when the Knicks acquired him, right? he came back from an injury. Maybe. I don't think he played right away when he got traded to the Knicks. Anyways, but they got Kevin Durant, who's on the bench for this season. And so they didn't get marginally better. Then the Raptors lose Kawhi Leonard. They get worse. Actually, now that Ben Simmons has a fucking 3-point shot, like, NBA's got to watch the fuck out for that.
Yeah.
New perimeter threat.
World's ending, right?
If him and Fultz can actually shoot, then the 76ers just got a lot more dangerous. We'll see what happens, though, when the actual season starts. Obviously, the Bucks are looking very good. Celtics are still pretty good, still a threat.
Despite losing Al Horford and Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, I think they'll still be one of the top teams in the East this season. Brooklyn, I don't expect to suck. They've been quietly improving every year. With the addition of Kyrie, I think they'll be good enough for, 6th place in the East.
Right. I'm not saying that they're going to be a bad team. I was just saying they didn't get much better than they were last year.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, Kyrie's saying he's under a whole new mindset. We'll see. He has to prove that to everybody. Until I see that, I'm not gonna think that they're gonna be way better. If he can go back to form like he was, a few years ago in Cleveland, then sure, they could look much better. But if he plays Boston, then that's not much of an improvement.
Right. All we need to do is ask him, describe the Earth in one word. See what he says.
Flat.
If he says flat, it's not a new mindset. But what's his name? Why is he's with the Warriors now? D'Angelo Russell. Losing him, he's not the greatest player, but losing him definitely lost a weapon. How the Warriors just fucking get everyone, man. They're like the fucking Patriots that I don't hate.
Right.
We'll see what the Warriors do. I don't think they can afford to keep D. Russ. I think they're going to trade him before the deadline. I hope the Knicks look into that. I like D. Russ. I would certainly be willing to give him a contract. Not a max, but I'd be willing to give him some decent money as an up-and-comer. He's one of those that we were talking about before that is, on the cusp. If he can ascend to just a little bit better, then he's definitely superstar caliber, and he has looked like he's on that trajectory.
Right. I don't think he's as close to being a legitimate superstar as Ben Simmons is. I think, if let's just say one step, if everyone that's not a superstar takes one step forward, the next superstar would be Ben Simmons. D'Angelo Russell, he's close. Would you say Kemba Walker's a superstar?
Probably. And Boston got him, so
yeah.
That's why I think Boston's probably going to be, they're going to be top 3 probably. But after that, the East kind of opens up, and that's the difference between the East and the West, is that the East has a few good teams and then trash. The West has just all good teams except for 1 or 2. So it's always crazy in the West when it comes to playoffs, because the difference between the 1 and the 8th seed usually isn't that significant, whereas in the East it's jumping off a cliff.
I kind of disagree with what you just said there, because I feel like when it's the Warriors, the 1 seed to the 8 seed, I feel like 1 seed to 2 seed is a huge difference. 2 through 8, there's not much. But
it was when they had Durant top of everything else. Without him, they definitely come back a little toward earth. They're still, I think, the favorites to win the West, but now you've got LeBron and AD on the Lakers. You've got Kawhi and PG on the Clippers. You've got the Rockets with Russ. So I think the West is pretty wide open.
I'm hearing a lot of people say that they think the Nuggets could be the team to beat in the West.
Very possible. They were excellent last year. They kind of choked a little. Jokic is
he's no Jokic.
One of the best players in the league. He said he was going to put on weight this season. I saw a photo of him. It looked like he put on weight, but it didn't look like it was all muscle. It looked like he just I don't know, it had some extra milkshakes every day.
He looks taller.
KFC'd it.
One interesting thing that the NBA is doing now is they're making players verify their height. So that's going to be an interesting change to see what players' actual height is. Because you've got players that I'm sure are claiming to be taller than they actually are.
We're gonna go through, do the heights. Melo saying he's 6'4" is actually 5'5".
Yeah, right. But like Draymond's listed at like 6'8", and I think he's probably like 6'6". So that's gonna be real interesting to see. Maybe inspire some young kids that aren't 6'5" to still try and be an NBA point guard when they realize that point guards tend to be between like 5'11" and 6'3". So I think that's a good thing. It'll be. I'm interested to see how much of this is ego versus like strategy. There's rumors that Kevin Durant is actually taller than his listed height because he didn't want to be put at a power forward or center position. He wanted to play small forward. So he said he was like 6'10" or something when he first was coming in, or 6'9".
At Texas, he was listed as 6'11".
Okay. I heard he's actually like
7'2".
7'2".
He's fucking tall, is what he is. Speaking of Durant, let's shift focus a little bit. What do you think about him saying that the Knicks aren't cool?
I mean, I think Fizdale had a great response to it today. He was like, people say we're not cool, but then I got someone outside the organization always talking about us, so I'm kind of flattered.
Right.
So I think he's just trying to hype up his team, and, it's whatever. Hopefully, this puts a fire under the Knicks players' asses, and we'll see if it makes the rivalry a little bit more fun.
But I was thinking about it, I was like, what a dickhead. But he's not wrong. Like, the Nets have done like a huge rebrand in the last 5 years. They're a cool franchise. Like, they've gotten...
Look at their court. Did you guys see the photos of
fucking nasty, right?
It's fucking cool. I was like, wow. I was like, that's a great job because that is really fucking cool.
Like, you are playing for a team that recently was owned partially by Jay-Z, who plays in a building owned by Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
For a team that has moved out of New Jersey into one of the coolest boroughs of New York City in Brooklyn. All right. You got this brand new arena, an owner that doesn't fucking hate their what's the word I'm looking, their alumni.
Right.
They're not stale and haven't been rebranded in years. Like, the Knicks they're getting old and boring. They really are. They need to do the same kind of rebrand that the Nets just did. Not saying you have to move and whatnot, but fucking update your facilities, at least. Like, I've heard from many people that when you go to Madison Square Garden, it smells like the building's 100 years old.
I'm sure it does.
Like, update your shit. Get a cool new court. Get new jerseys. Even if you're just going to do them for the home games, get, like, cool new jerseys.
I'm sure it smells like mothballs in there.
Probably. Like, just do something so that you stay relevant